The ancient rulers and conquerors of Morocco must have admired this splendid landscape just as modern visitors do today. But they knew that the spectacular land beyond the human settlements was wild and untamable. And yet, they must have seen that a few hardy plants thrived in the harsh, burning sun. However small the flowers, they harbored and provided sustenance to life. In order to tame the wildness, it is necessary to control one key element: water. The fresh water from the streams and rivers can be harvested, as it is today at the secret gardens in Marrakesh. Water is the most important part of a classical paradise garden. A central water feature adorned by intricate artisan work forms the focal point. Channels of mini canals are the foundations of an irrigation network that support the stunning flower beds. A personal vision of the paradise gardens. Colorful flowers, birdsong, and sweet-smelling herbs are sheltered in the shade of the trees, such as olives, fig, dates, pomegranate, and citrus trees. The garden is enclosed by high walls, which originally offered protection from the wild and harsh desert conditions. The leaves of the olive tree offer refuge to large insects such as this cone-headed grasshopper. Despite having a menacing-looking face, this insect only feeds on plants, and it has specialized to live in hot and dry conditions. The bright flowers attract fast-flying hummingbird hawk moths. Seeing them in slow motion is the only way to see their individual wing beats. But there is one insect that needs the sweet nectar so desperately. A painted lady butterfly. The butterfly fights against the wind and hangs on to the flower, extracting the nectar through its proboscis. The abundance of flowers in the gardens offer them a boost of essential food that is necessary to keep them active. These blooming flowers attract the painted lady butterflies in their droves. These charming insects are well known in almost all the gardens in Morocco. They are also the most widely distributed species of butterfly in the world. And there is a reason behind their success. That is because they are no ordinary butterflies. They are super long distance migrants. After filling up on nectar from the flowers, they will embark on enormous journeys. A change in the winds and the clouds will give them a signal that it is time to leave. Leaving the protected gardens of Morocco, they join with other butterflies from different parts of North Africa, the Middle East, and Central Asia. And together they will fly at speeds reaching up to 30 miles per hour. Some will stop over in different places in Europe, passing the migration pattern to the next generation. But they are capable of covering up to 100 miles per day, so it is not unthinkable for the painted ladies to reach the northern shores of the UK and even beyond. After reaching the flowers in northern Europe, their highly adaptable nature is at full display as they feed on flowers produced by plants and shrubs that may be completely new to them. They also share the space with resident creatures that live amongst these flowers, such as this stunning peacock butterfly. But there are also familiar faces in the hummingbird hawkmoths. As we head back to Morocco, migrations are happening everywhere. The crumbling walls of the Badi Palace in Marrakesh must have housed splendid gardens in the past, but they still offer a home to several families of white storks. The central water tank is used as an important refreshment stop by this pair of pale crag martins. Fruiting trees, such as this pomegranate tree, are an essential part of the paradise gardens, for they offer shade and protection not just for humans but also birds. These house sparrows could not have found a sweeter spot to relax in the late afternoon. Not all birds are as confident as these house sparrows. Eurasian blackbirds are shy, but they are always sneaking around the garden furniture. Here, they look for insects and worms, and once the job is done, they are quick to retreat to safety. House buntings are also well known throughout Morocco. This is because of their bold and tame nature. They are also often found on the garden floor as they look for seeds and grains to eat. The late afternoon is quick to wear down, and time passes fast as one enjoys the bounties of nature. As we witness the birds preparing for the oncoming night, it is important to remember that a paradise garden does not have to be royal or huge as long as it offers you a piece of heaven as you see it fit.